All right, ready to unlock your inner magician.
Ooh, I like that.
We're diving deep into transurfing today.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting, the how.
Right.
Because Zeland isn't just giving us some vague theory. It's a practical technique
Right.
for shaping reality,
Mhm.
not just reacting to it, but actually, influencing it.
Exactly. And who hasn't wished they could nudge reality in a certain direction,
Right.
right? And that's what we're unpacking today, with excerpts from Vadim Zeland's book on transurfing.
What I find so fascinating is Zeland, a quantum physicist, starts with this concept of the space of variations,
Okay, yeah.
a realm of potential realities,
Okay.
just waiting to be tapped into.
All right, I'm already hooked. So how do we access this space of possibilities?
Well, he suggests our dreams offer a glimpse into this space of variations.
So like when I'm like dreaming of winning that Nobel Prize, even though, my last science project involved a potato clock.
Precisely. And he highlights this parallel between dreams and waking life, just like in our dreams, right? Where we can defy gravity or speak new languages effortlessly. We're not limited to one single fixed path in our waking reality either.
Okay.
Yeah.
That analogy makes it feel a lot less intimidating, way more exciting. But if we have all these possibilities swirling around us, how do we choose which reality we experience? Like, is it our thoughts, our actions?
Well, that's where it gets even wilder, because he suggests our thoughts are like energy radiations that actually influence which path we take, which reality we align with. And he dives into this by talking about two types of intention, internal and external.
Two types of intention. Okay.
Yeah.
Break it down for me.
So internal intention is what we usually think of, right? It's that force, that striving, that sometimes even feels like a struggle
Oh, I know that feeling.
to make things happen.
Pushing, forcing, hoping against hope.
Exactly. External intention, on the other hand, is about allowing things to unfold
Right.
in accordance with our desires. He compares it to how we fly in dreams. We don't try to fly, it just happens. Because in that dream state, our expectation has shifted.
So instead of chasing after something, we're aligning ourselves with the reality where it's already ours. That almost sounds too easy.
Well, that's the aha moment, right? When we stop desperately clinging to a specific outcome and instead embody the knowing that it's already ours. Our reality shifts to match that. He uses this analogy of, imagine a homeless person wishing for a table in their house.
Right.
It highlights the importance of aligning with that reality first.
Wow. That's profound. So are you saying that we could be blocking our own desires? Because like deep down, we don't believe we deserve them.
It's definitely something to ponder. What limiting beliefs might be holding you back from what you truly desire?
It's like we're inadvertently building walls instead of bridges to our dreams.
And that idea of deserving, of already inhabiting that reality, it ties into another fascinating concept in transurfing, visualizing the process, not just the goal.
Wait, so you're saying just picturing my dream life like a vision board on steroids isn't enough?
Here's why. Simply picturing the end result is like passively watching a movie of your dream life. You're not actively participating in its creation.
Okay, so it's not enough to just wish for things to change. We need to be more involved in our visualization.
Exactly. Zeland emphasizes visualizing the process of creation, the growth, the refinement. It's like a gardener tending to their plants. They're actively involved, nurturing and guiding, not just passively wishing for the flowers to bloom.
So instead of just daydreaming about the end result, it's about really feeling the journey, the steps along the way. Like if you're visualizing that dream job, don't just picture yourself in the corner office. Imagine yourself acing the interview, nailing that presentation, and celebrating those small victories along the way.
That's a great way to put it. It's about embodying each step, feeling the satisfaction of progress.
This is giving me a whole new perspective on visualization. But how do we even begin to visualize this process, especially when the path might seem unclear?
That's where connecting with your soul comes in. Zeland talks about how modern life often disconnects us from our soul's guidance, from that inner compass. He introduces this idea of each person having a unique star sector, a path where their true potential can truly shine.
Star sector. I love that. It's like we each have this cosmic blueprint waiting to be discovered.
Precisely. And to tap into that blueprint, Zeland suggests reflecting on what brought you genuine joy as a child, those activities that made you lose track of time. What were you naturally drawn to before the world told you what you should want?
It's about rediscovering those passions, those things that lit us up from within, and seeing how they might guide us now.
And it's about recognizing that your path is uniquely yours. Zeland cautions against chasing external validation or comparing ourselves to others. True fulfillment, he argues, comes from aligning with your authentic self, not with societal expectations.
So ditch the comparisons and embrace what makes you you. It's like finding your own sense of style. It's about what makes you feel confident and expresses your individuality, not blindly following trends.
That's a fantastic analogy. Now, once you've connected with those deep-seated desires and started visualizing the process of achieving them, Zealand offers some specific tools to help manifest those desires into reality.
Okay, I'm ready. Give me the Transurfing toolkit.
He talks about using slides, which are vivid mental images and affirmations, positive statements that you repeat to yourself. These tools help to solidify your intention and align your energy with your desired reality.
So it's about consciously directing our thoughts and energy towards our goals,
Yeah.
almost like we're programming our own reality.
Exactly. And he even delves into the potential of lucid dreaming as a training ground for external intention.
Wait, lucid dreaming, as in knowing you're dreaming while it's happening. How does that connect to transurfing?
Because, he says, dreams are like a portal to the space of variations. Becoming adept at shifting your reality within the dream world can help you become more adept at doing it in your waking life, too.
Okay, that's seriously mind-blowing. It's like we're practicing our reality-shaping skills in the dream world.
Now, another crucial element of transurfing that Zealand emphasizes is the importance of self-love.
Not just knowing what we want, but also believing that we're worthy of having it.
Absolutely. And this isn't about ego or arrogance. It's about recognizing your inherent worthiness and releasing self-judgment, those limiting beliefs that tell you you're not good enough, not deserving enough.
Because if we don't believe we deserve those dreams, how can we expect them to show up in our lives?
And here's where it gets really intriguing. Zealand connects this idea of self-love to the idea of a guardian angel.
A guardian angel. Now we're getting mystical.
Whether you take it literally or as a metaphor for intuition, for that inner wisdom, the idea is that we have access to this guidance system that supports us, especially when we trust ourselves.
I love that it's like having this internal cheerleader reminding us of our own power and potential. So it's about trusting our gut, that inner knowing.
And nurturing that connection through gratitude and appreciation. It's about recognizing and acknowledging the support that's always there.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like any relationship, the more we nurture it, the stronger it becomes.
Yeah.
But how does this guardian angel idea, this intuition, play into achieving our goals?
Zeland suggests that when we release self-doubt and embrace self-acceptance, we open ourselves to that inner guidance, making us more receptive to its support and direction. And that's how we find our way to our star sector.
It's like we're clearing the static, fine-tuning our internal radio to pick up on our soul's frequency.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
So we're not just visualizing and affirming our desires, right? We're also like cultivating self-love and trusting that inner guidance system.
Yeah.
Like we're really taking the driver's seat in our lives,
Yeah.
actively participating in this creation of our reality.
Exactly. And with those tools in hand,
Yeah.
you're well on your way to becoming a master of your own reality.
It's almost like transurfing is saying, like, hey, you've always had this power. You just, kind of forgot how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
And that power lies in our intention, amplified by self-love, guided by our soul and brought to life through our actions.
That's a really powerful way to frame it. It's about remembering who we truly are and stepping into that power.
So if we can truly achieve anything without limitations, like what would we create? What kind of reality would we choose?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's one that each of us needs to answer for ourselves.
What started as this like mind-bending concept, this idea of shaping reality, have actually given us some like incredibly practical tools to work with.
It encourages us to stay curious, to keep exploring these ideas and experimenting with transurfing's principles in our own lives.
Yeah, and it's not about like blindly accepting everything, but using these concepts as a springboard for like our own personal exploration and discovery. Who knows what we might unlock when we start tapping into that power within, right?
The possibilities are truly limitless.
Well, on that note, I think we've given our listeners a lot to ponder today. And if you're ready to dive deeper, be sure to check out Vadim Zeland's book and see where transurfing takes you. Remember, the magic is already within you. All you have to do is choose to use it.